Welcome and happy Friday, HMS 7. We're back for another Jumpstart. It's great to see you guys, TGIF, on a Friday. Again, we're going to go over the 7 habits of highly effective people and teenagers. To be more specific, again, these are habits that can be practiced and grown. They're not talents that you're born with. All of these are designed to help you become a leader, the leader in you. The leader is not always the loudest person in the room, the person that talks the most. That does not make you necessarily a leader. You can practice these habits and become a leader. You can be proactive. You can begin with the end in mind. You can put first things first. You can go win-win. We will go into all of those and what they mean monthly so they can really get a deeper understanding of what they are. But they are designed to develop the leader inside of you, because all of us are leaders in our own way. And we start with the first one, which is being proactive. I would like you to spend 15 seconds of silence reflecting on what it means to be proactive and why it's important to be proactive. Please spend 15 minutes quietly contemplating what it means to be proactive and why that is important. I know that wasn't quite 15 seconds, but at this point I would like you to turn to a neighbor and talk to them one at a time about what it means and why it's important. Go. All right, 3 claps on me. 1, 2, 3. Always out of rhythm on a Friday, but that's okay. Hopefully it's a decent conversation there about what it means and why it's important. Being proactive simply means that you take control of the situation. For example, we've talked about Jay-Z, who couldn't get a record produced and had to go out and do it on his own. Instead of saying, this is too hard, I quit, I want to go home, I want to do something else, he decided he was going to stand and fight, and he was going to be proactive. He was going to take control. Greta Thunberg, again, environmental issues. As early as 8, an 8-year-old, she said she couldn't understand why adults weren't taking environmental concerns seriously. So instead of saying, I quit, this problem is too big, she said, you know what, I'm going to do something about this. I am in control. You are in control of the world you live in and the world you interact with. Yes, bad things happen to us that we're not in control of. We always control our response and how we respond to that, and that is being proactive. Another example we'll use, and I know Coach Webster's not going to be very happy about this, but we have to talk about touchdown Tom Brady. Tom Brady, who's won 6 Super Bowls for the New England Patriots, is a shining example of being proactive and facing your challenges. Tom Brady didn't start for the University of Michigan when he got there, didn't get a chance to even get on the field till he was a junior. He was behind Brian Griese, and then even as a senior at the University of Michigan, he had to beat out someone else for a position. Later on, he was drafted, think about this for a second, in the 6th round, running a 5.240. Anybody that knows anything about speed, know that's about as fast as Coach Burkhardt could run right there. A 5.240 is what Tom Brady was running, and yet he worked himself into being one of the greatest players in NFL history. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's won 6 NFL titles. I know Coach Webster's probably not happy with me again, but we have to talk about the time and effort he put in. It would have been very easy for Tom Brady to give up, take the ball, go home. He kept working. He kept putting in the time and effort. Again, he understood there were more than one option. When things were not working well for him at the University of Michigan, he started asking his coaches, what can I do better? He actually consulted a psychologist at the University of Michigan about a mindset to help him get through his trials and tribulations. So even though he was putting in that time and effort, he still wasn't as successful as he wanted to be. So then he started to ask questions and look for other options, and he's become an extremely successful professional football player. You can apply that to all walks of your life, but it's a great example of being proactive and facing your challenges. Moving on, guys, we're doing a great job of meeting school-wide expectations. Again, it's the easiest thing to remember. Be where you're supposed to be. Do what you're supposed to do. We have done a phenomenal job of wearing our masks throughout school. Please note that it is okay to occasionally have your mask on, walk up 4 flights of stairs, So we're a little bit tired, and then when you get to class, it's okay to take a quick 5 to 10 second mass break, catch your breath, and then get it back on. But we're doing a great job of meeting those expectations. I truly appreciate you guys getting that done. On a Friday, that's a great example of being proactive. On a Friday, we got a little teachers versus student challenge going on here. I'm going to ask you to match the Netflix series and character with the quote that is going to be there. If you can beat your teachers to this, we'll come around and reward you. If your teachers beat you to it, then you don't win, unfortunately. Our Netflix or Fun Friday challenge, match the character and series it comes from with the quote that will come up here. Please do that. Here we go. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. If you can beat your teachers to the answer, we'll come around and reward you. If they beat you, unfortunately, you're losing on this Friday. It is Friday. It's been a great week at HMS 7. We love you guys. It's been great seeing you. Let's have a strong end to our day. Please remember those goal sheets that we have you there filling out each day. You can change, manipulate, adjust. If you've overcome a challenge and you want to put something else, please spend some time taking care of that. But once again, it's been great seeing you guys. We love you. We'll see you throughout the day. Can't wait to see you on Monday.